Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Pokemon Red. Specifically we're going to be going a Nuzlocke. I'm actually going to start it up as I'm talking. I'm going to go into, in a bit, what a Nuzlocke actually is and how I've changed this game. I'm actually playing on an emulator and I've hacked the ROM slightly. But I'll go into that all in a bit. We'll do the start vision and then the start sort of cinematic, I guess? Probably not the correct word. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. I'll go into why this is a Moltres in a second. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what's your name? I'm just gonna go with Red. Right, so your name is Red. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What's his name again? He can be Blue. I love that contrivance. That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. Red. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Okay. So first thing that's worth noting is that we're playing a ROM hack. I've used the Universal Randomizer. There's a potion in here, that's nice. And that is why there was a Moltres at the start, because that is just the symbol of using the Universal Randomizer. But doing so, the reason I've done so, I haven't actually randomized anything, but using the randomizer, it's allowed me to change it so that trade evolutions no longer require trading to evolve. They evolve at level 37 instead. The text speed is increased to the fastest possible it can be. Gen 1 was bugged as far as critical hits were concerned, so I've now fixed the critical hit system, so it now works as it is intended to work, which is there is a 1/16th chance of getting a crit, and if you use an item or an ability to actually increase that, it will go up to 1/8. And I've also updated type effectiveness, so it's actually correct to the newer games, rather than what it used to be. It weakens Psychic a bit. Other than that, it hasn't changed a whole lot. We've got a little bit more dialogue, and then I'll go into what a Nuzlocke is, specifically, for those who are unaware. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. I will wait until we get our starter before I go into this. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue? Oh, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Red. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They're inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I only have 3 left. But you can have one. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Blue. You can have one too. So, we have Charmander here, Squirtle here, and Bulbasaur here. I actually rolled the dice to see which one I'm gonna get. It was Charmander. Not Charmander, it was Bulbasaur, rather. So, we have Bulbasaur the Seed Pokemon. So you want the Plant Pokemon Bulbasaur, yes. This Pokemon is really energetic. You received Bulbasaur. Do you want to give it a nickname? Yes, I will. I'm gonna call him Weedy. I wanted to call him 420, but I realized that there are no numbers in the original Pokemon naming convention, so you can't. So he's just gonna be called Weedy. And then Blue is gonna take Charmander. I'll take this one then. I'm not going to be reading through all of the dialogue, quite a bit of it. I'm just going to, paraphrase. Hey, wait, Red! Let's fight! Alright, so from this point on, let's go into how and what a Nuzlocke is. The way that a Nuzlocke works is that your Pokemon have permadeath, essentially. So if you die, your Pokemon gets released. That's the first and probably most important part. The second part is the fact that we can only catch the first Pokemon that we encounter onto a route. So, taking Route 1 for example, there are Rattata there, and there are Pidgey there. I could die in this first battle. If he doesn't go for a growl. Did we both just Gen 1 miss? I'll go into that later. I mean, I'd die if he scratches here. Oh. Technically, the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, am I great or what? Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Smell you later, Gramps. So, taking Route 1 as an example, as I keep cutting myself off, there is Pidgey and Rattata are the possible encounters there. Once we have Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke will officially start, and the first Pokemon that I run into, going into this route, is the one that I'll have to try and catch. If I fail to catch a Pokemon, then I just don't get a Pokemon for the route. Which means we want to really try and capture Pokemon, because, as you can imagine, there's a limited number of routes in the game, therefore there's a limited amount of Pokemon we can get in the game. I didn't need to come into the Poké Center, I don't know why I did. I am going to play with what is known as Dupe's Claws, or Duplication Claws. Hey, you came from Pelotown, I've got this parcel, give it to Professor Oak. And what that means, essentially, is that, say I catch a Pidgey in Route 1, and later on we run into a Pidgey or a Pidgeotto, or a Pidgeot, I suppose. I don't think there's anywhere you can run into a Pidgeot, but if you run into anything on the same line, then I can skip over catching it, and I can find another encounter. And the reason I'm playing with that, it's just more interesting, rather than ending up with a team full of the same Pokemon. Other than that, yeah, permadeath, and we have to catch the first thing that we run into. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Obviously, if we lose all of our Pokemon, then we fail, which is something you can do in this run. Oh, Red! How is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. I've done literally nothing with it. It lost one battle, that's all that's happened. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What, you have something for me? It's my custom Pokeball, whatever that means. Hey, Gramps! What do you want me for? Oh, that's right. I have a request of you two. Take this Pokemon Encyclopedia. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. To make a complete guide of all the Pokemon in the world, that was once my dream. But I'm too old for that now. So here, you two 10-year-olds go out and do it. Get moving on, you two. Hurry up. I'm taking the Pokemon history of the world. Alright, Gramps, leave it to me. Red, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I'm gonna go get a town map from my sister. I'll tell her not to give you one. Hehehe. I remember him not being quite as much as a dick, but he is kind of a big dick. We can get the town map from his sister. I'm not gonna pick it up, because inventory space is actually a thing in this game that you have to worry about. And the town map is completely useless to me, because I know my way around the entirety of the map. We do not have Pokeballs yet, so this does not count as our encounter. Although... Nah, that's fine. The way that I'm going to do grinding in this game, because... or this playthrough, I should say. Because we're going to have to do grinding, that's just a reality of the situation. Gen 1 is not forgiving if you do not grind at least a little bit when you're doing a Nuzlocke, because you're just going to be underleveled way too much otherwise. But I'm just going to do it off screen. It's all going to be recorded, so if, I don't know, if anyone doesn't trust me, I guess, and you want me to just put it in sped up in the, like, 4 times speed or whatever, I'm happy to do that, but I think it's easier just to cut it out for brevity's sake. But we're coming up to getting our Pokeballs, which is nice. I don't actually know how much money I have. Probably not a lot. 3,000. So I probably want at least 10 Pokeballs. Yeah. And I'm gonna want 5 antidotes. Burn Heal I don't care, Paralyze Heal I don't care, but like poison can actually kill you in this game outside of battle, which would suck. But we now have Pokeballs, which means the Nuzlocke has officially started, which means if any of my Pokemon faint, they're dead for good. And the first Pokemon we will run into here is going to be a Pokemon that gets added to our team. I'm hoping a Pidgey, I'll be honest. That's a Rattata. I'm fine. I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the Pokemon on the first route in first gen have 100% catch rate. So I can just throw a Pokeball at it, and it will catch it 100% of the time. I'm wrong. I like the fact that it immediately told me how wrong I was. Even on a crit, we're okay here, so I can tackle it again. So that was a waste of a Pokeball, but that should catch it, I think, guaranteed. We now have a Rattata, which is nice. New Pokedex will be added for the Pokemon Rattata. It's a rat. Do you want to give a nickname to the Rattata? Yes, I do. Another sort of pseudo rule for Nuzlocke is that you have to name all of your Pokemon. The idea being you get more attached to them, I suppose. Is there an R in Stuart? No, there's not, isn't there? There totally is. That looks entirely wrong. I don't think I've ever written the name Stuart. However, that's our first Pokemon. We've got a rat named Stuart. Let's have a look. It's level 3. We're gonna have to level these guys up. I'm tempted to go catch another Pokemon before I start doing a grinding montage. Or I don't know if I'll montage it. I'll probably just cut it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for another Pokemon. It may result in the death of our rat, but misspelled Stuart can die in the box, I suppose. Now we can come down here. I do not want to walk above here because I will get into a rival fight, but this grass area is another encounter because this is a separate route. And there are a few good Pokemon that can be caught here. Nidoran, for instance. Level 4 Nidoran. Yeah, we're good with that. I think that's good. I should switch Pokemon. I think I can catch this Nidoran, like, straight up. I don't even have to worry about it, as far as I can tell, but I didn't want my Rattata to die. Alright, so we now have 3 Pokemon on our team. That was quick. New Pokedex for Rattata. Oh, Nidoran, rather. It's a rabbit with horns. Do you want to give a nickname to Nidoran? Yes. I'm gonna put a lot of stock in the fact that I think he's gonna live. So, here's the Pokemon King. I'm glad this fits, because I didn't check beforehand. Alright, so we now have 3 members on our team, which is good. I'm going to actually grind them up a bit now, and then I'll be back with you momentarily. I'm not going to go past this point. I'm just going to grind them up, and then we'll be back. Alright, we're back. So, I did some training down on Route 1, and I got everyone up to level 6. That seems fair enough to me. Anything over level 5 gets me out of what I consider to be the danger zone of dying very, very easily just by getting crit. After we have about 20 HP, I feel much safer actually using my Pokemon. That's pretty much going to be the end for this episode. I'm just going to go up and do this catching tutorial. You don't have to do it. Oh, it's fantastic. Alright, so next time we're going to go and head into Viridian Forest. I believe there's like a potion I can get around here. So I'm going to go get it. But if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Found a potion. It's amazing how much of this game I remember. I played it a lot when I was like... How old would I have been? Like 6 maybe? 7? 6 or 7 probably, around about that age. But I played a hell of a lot of it around then. I'm running off pure nostalgia fumes at this point, but I love it a lot. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time where we'll take on Viridian Forest.